Okay, what is up, everybody? We are back on ICC. Yeah, let's try a 15-minute game. Let's see how we do. Playing against GermanSevorin. Let me check this guy's profile. Played a lot of 3-minute. Yeah, pretty good player. All right. Wow, 2407 on the 5-minute auto pairing. That's pretty crazy. All right, and we got the Benoni. All right. So just gonna play the normal normal main line. All right. So what line do I want to play? There's actually a couple lines. What do I want to play?
Check.
Probably the check, and we'll just go for this line. I was considering G3, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's see how we do. Okay. So just defend my e-pawn. I would eventually like to get in something like I can also go to D3. Hold on. I gotta remember it's a 15-minute game. I have time to think. um, Bishop F1 seems more normal, really. Yeah, I just like the simple all the way to retreat. Okay, so yeah, this is a normal idea. He's gonna go for knight to E5. So but here in this case, okay, if I go knight to D2, he has queen to H4, which is yeah, pretty annoying. I'm just going to continue my development, get my bishop out. He'll probably go knight to E5, yeah. And then I'm not going to accept the trade. In Benoni's, it's usually a knight trade usually favors black because he's a bit more cramped. So probably knight to D2. I'm just quickly looking to see if there's a reason I shouldn't, but let's just go for it. And then eventually I'd like H3, obviously, and maybe at some point to get an F4, E5. Just very solid chess. Okay. Wow, really? Can you really do that? Really? I don't... am I just totally blind? Why can't I take it? Alright, if I don't take it, I'm just worse, right? I need to take it. What's the point?
Check.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take stock. If I go to G1, then there's bishop D4 check, king H1, knight F2, and problems. But okay, what if I go king to F3? I don't believe it. I'll be honest, I don't believe the sacrifice is working. What to do? Alright, well, so, if I go to E2, is that crazy? Probably. I don't really get it. King E2 to D3 to C2, something like that. I don't know. I feel like black, he's behind in development slightly. Or I'm just blind and I'm going to get mated, but okay. There's also, what about king to G3? Is that totally crazy? King to G3, then there's even G5. Wow, that's a crazy position right there. Okay, let's think about king to E2. What is the idea? I don't get it. King to E2. Yeah, my king is running a bit, but what's the point? Alright, so I obviously can't go to G1, so the battle is between do I go to E2 or to G3. G3 just seems a bit crazy, right? King to G3. I don't see any like direct knockout. That's why I'm kind of tempted just to think about it. But I don't know. King to G3. I'm worried. Okay, G5 maybe. Okay. Yeah, but what's wrong with it really? King to E2. Very weird. Okay. I'm gonna go to E2. I don't see anything wrong. Famous last words, maybe. But, okay. I'm just gonna go here. What's your point, bro? Let's see it. Okay, yeah. But what does that really accomplish? It just attacks my bishop. If I just retreat to G3, I don't get it. No, I don't have to worry about queen to G5 or H4 or anything like that in the future now also. Maybe he's thinking about F5, which I probably should have paid more attention to. But even that's not so clear. Alright, I'm just going to drop back. Yeah, okay. I guess it's on. Yeah, this is the Benoni for you. Okay. So if I go H3, what's the point? The knight moves somewhere, say F6 or E5. All right, H3, king, H3, knight to E5, bishop takes E5. Seems like I'm just up a piece. H3, knight to F6. I even have E5 there as a sort of an umbrella to defend my king. Okay. H3, F4. Seems okay. H3, F4 takes on G4. I always have knight to F3 to block. Yeah, let's go for it. I think just H3 is a good move. I think he has to go back to F6, and then I can think about a couple things. Who is this guy? Oh, man. He has played, wow, almost 950 15-minute games, 949. Has been up to 2282, 5-minute. His highest is 2422. Alright. This would be a really nice win if I could get it. I'm not saying I'm winning. I might get checkmated in one because I'm totally blind, but yeah, not exactly the most easy pairing to get for your return to ICC, or my return to ICC. You know, they couldn't give me like a 1400 bunny. They give me, you know, somebody who's rated pretty high. I'm trying to think. The International Master, I played in video number 2, I believe, for my 15-minute auto pairing. I'm trying to remember what his rating was. It might have been, is this guy the highest rated person I've played while recording? Might be.
Friend arrived.
I can't remember.
Friend departed.
It was close. And then somebody arrived and departed. How sad. Probably saw I was online and was like, let's just get out of here. Okay. So he's thinking. What is he thinking about? I don't think I have E4 so well defended. I don't see it. Okay. Maybe he's thinking, okay, so there's no rook takes E4. Bishop takes C3. I'm really welcome to trades, obviously. I'm up a piece. But okay, my king is on, my king's on E2. That's not exactly like the safest position ever. What? Wow, okay. Wow, I totally didn't consider that move, which is not, you know, whether it's good or not, I don't know, but I didn't even consider that. Oh man, okay, so his idea is if I go king takes E3, then he'll probably go F4, it seems. Wow. Crazy. Okay, takes on e3, f4 check, but if I go to king to d3 there, takes on g3, king to c2. Isn't that good? King takes e3, f4 check, king to d3, takes on g3, king to c2, and I'm just up a piece, right? Wow. What a move, though. This guy is playing really interestingly. Wow. What a move. Crazy. Very cool. Okay. All right. So after king takes e3, what else? Am I just missing something? I assume f4 is his point. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, king takes e3, bishop d4 check, king to d3. I don't get it. I mean, also, I think I just have to take the knight. I mean, moving the queen just doesn't seem right. I don't see it. I feel like I'm gonna lose, but I have to take it. I just have to take it.
Check.
And king here was my idea. Wow, my king is going on a journey. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go here now. Okay. This was my idea. I was just making sure that it's safe. I'm really low on the clock. He has a good time edge. Wow. Okay, so he's trying to play b5, but that's not possible right now. Um, b5 is not possible. If I go knight to c4, then there is b5. Okay, I gotta make a move quickly, too. Uh, what I'd like to do is a5 and knight to c4, and then I'm just perfectly good and probably winning. Okay, okay. Keep calm, keep calm. Knight to c4, b5 takes, takes. It's just not working. All right. Hmm. I shouldn't be thinking. Come on. If I could just get my bishop to a good square. He might be considering to take on c3 as well. I have to keep that in mind. But okay, this should be just good. Okay. I'm down to 5 minutes and 42 seconds. I feel like I'm up a piece, right? I'm not imagining that. I hope. Hmm. If I could just get like all my pieces on the F file quickly, I should be okay. The center is closed. I have E4 overprotected. Okay, yeah, he had to go for something like that. Okay, let's take it. Let's not think much about it. Oh man, he's really opening it up. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, if I take with the knight... Oh dear. Um... Okay. I'm just gonna take it. I mean, I need to take it. I can't let that pawn live. Alright, so, takes on b5, bishop takes b5. He might have bishop takes c3 there. So, knight takes b5. It's scary, man. I don't like it. I don't like this position. It's too scary, and my time is low. Um, takes on b5, takes c3. Um, come on, I just need to move. Come on, simple chess. Let's just go here, and then Maybe, maybe even rook to c1, king to b1. I want to get rook to a7 in, really, and like queen to h5 and get on a counterattack. Alright, obviously b4 is on the agenda. b4, what am I doing? Probably knight to e2. b4, knight to e2, and then, you know, attack g3, maybe even knight to d4 on a good day. Or, yeah, I don't know. Okay, alright. Why is my voice cracking so much today? I don't know why. Anyway, okay. Wow, what a crazy game though, right? Very tricky. B4 is I think is the critical move, right? There's nothing else that really scares me. If I can get like 2 moves in a row, I'll play rook to a7, queen to h5, rook to f1. I just need a couple moves and then I can get some counterplay going and relieve the pressure. He needs to keep up the threats. Alright, bishop takes c3, I don't think does anything. I just take with a pawn. Rook to a7. If I go rook to a7 and he plays like rook to b7 or rook to e7, tries to stop my second rank threats, then I'll just trade rooks probably, right? It's just winning. The more pieces I get off, the easier the defense is. Yeah, okay. So knight to e2. Let's not think too long about it. Or knight to a4. Knight to a4 seems really offside. Let's just go here. Then e4 is hanging. Okay. Rook to a7, takes on c3, takes on g7. I don't know what to do. Come on. Knight to a4. Alright, let's just go here. I don't know. I need to move. I can't get into serious time pressure. I shouldn't have spent 42 seconds on that. Actually, just king to b1. I don't need to move my rook to c1. Ugh. It's so complicated, though. It's a really complicated position with my king like that. But if... Okay, king to b1 should be good. I can almost... You know... almost play that very quickly. Alright, he's going there. If I go knight to c4... Alright, let's just defend it like this. Not spend too long on it. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's not a lot of time at all. Definitely not a lot of time. Come on. Now rook to f1 would be really nice, obviously. Oh, this time disadvantage is really bad. But okay. That's what happens when you're on the defending side. You know, you spend a lot of time holding your position. Again, if I could just have a couple moves, you know, rook to f1, you know, knight to d4 on a good day. It maybe even takes on g3. Taking on g3 with the knight would also defend e4, which would be really useful. What's his possible moves? He can think about... g4. I might just play h4, really. I really just want to play king to b1. Maybe even knight to f3 if it's working at some point. It's feeling like I'm consolidating for sure, though. Right? It feels like I'm getting, you know, a bit consolidated. So the idea is king to b1, knight to g3, and then go on to win with the extra piece. The only issue is the time, and that's a real issue. If I'm going to lose, it's probably going to be because of the time situation. He's spending a lot of time here. That's good. I think he's realizing he's running out of threats. If he moves the bishop anywhere, I'm going to play king to b1. he might want to try like rook takes e4 or something crazy like that. Just to get a sharp position going, like rook takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop f5. But then I just take knight takes g3 there. So, but something like that, something to get it really sharp. Okay, okay. All right, let's take on g3 quickly. If I played king to b1, he has
Check.
bishop d3 check. All right, get out of
Check.
that. Yeah, yeah. I know. All right, let's go here. It's scary. It's scary. Oh, he's threatening queen takes queen takes whatchamacallit, b2 checkmate. All right, let's play e5. I need to block that. And then knight to e4 is my idea. Setting up a blockade that would be really good. All right, he's probably going to take on here with check. Yeah, okay, now I'm just really doing good positionally. Go here. Okay, maybe with this one, really. Okay, I need to start pre-moving a little. All right, keep an eye on the time. I need to really remember the time. Okay, take here. Wow, what a sharp game. Okay, now when he takes on e4 with the bishop, because I think he has to, unless I'm miscalculating, because his queen and bishop are attacked. What? Okay, trade instantly. Don't even think about it. That's winning. Okay. All right. He's maybe threatening. Oh, no way. I just allowed bishop takes e5. Oh, oh, that's killer. Oh, just one bad move. Oh. I uh uh I'll play the last move just to let it be on the board.
Checkmate.
That hurts. Uh Wow. See, he's threatening b3 here. I don't know. Maybe knight to f6 was better.
Check.
Mm. This is what I'm looking at. Just what can you say though? That was GG. That was a good game. But yeah, I'm looking at this briefly. Probably this is the no, not that. Is the good line here. Something I should have gone here. I had to return I would have to return the piece, but yeah. Just time pressure and a mix of other things. Maybe this is what I should have gone for. This knight to f6 check. I don't know. I just I forgot he could just take on e5. Well, you know, it's just a blunder. But yeah, oops. It was a really interesting game, though, I thought.
Check.
I don't think this sacrifice was really working. But yeah, this sack here. But it definitely was really complicated and really confusing. I don't think it's really working, but yeah, it definitely got me thinking. I'm actually gonna I'll probably do some analysis on that. So yeah, I'll be back in 3. Okay, what is up, guys? I am back. What a yeah, what a yeah, painful finish. But yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that game, regardless of the end result. And yeah, so we reached this position after 12 moves, and okay, we got a Benoni on the board. I think a lot of D4 players sort of have this mutual agreement that the Benoni is just always going to be better for white no matter what line you play. And here I think it's just white has a small edge. He can continue with the typical Benoni ideas. And okay, but nothing more. It's just a normal Benoni. Knight to g4 is a very normal idea, trying to get into e5 at some point. Bishop f4, knight to e5, and here I should just trade knights. I misjudged this position, but not for positional ideas, but just for a concrete tactic. Because after knight to d2, which is a good idea quite often, trying to make these knights sort of sort of step on each other's toes, so to say, because they all want to be on e5. But yeah, and the reason this is bad is for what he played, and I misjudged the sacrifice, admittedly. I mean, I looked at this for a good amount of time, and yeah, this is actually correct. It's actually a really good sacrifice. King takes the knight is what I played. Actually, it's kind of curious that the computer, at least my computer, wants to play queen to c2 and just avoid everything and just say, I'm a pawn down, I'm worse, you know. But, yeah, I didn't believe in the sacrifice, obviously. And, yeah, I played the king takes knight because, yeah, I didn't believe the sacrifice was very good.
Check.
Knight to g4 check, which is correct. King to e2, and here, in this position, instead of g5, which is also, yeah, I mean, it's suboptimal, you could say. Instead, the immediate f5 would have been much stronger, and yeah, it's a complete mess. The computer likes black, so if you're a piece down and the computer likes your position, you're probably doing pretty good. But, yeah, what ended up happening in the game was g5, bishop g3, and all of a sudden, I let my computer run for a good bit, and it was just giving me all zeros, right? No advantage to nobody. And, if you've been around, the chess world a good bit, you understand engines, you get this quite a bit where the engine just gives zeros when it's obvious the position is a complete mess. It's sort of a joke that the computer just doesn't want to admit what's going on, or doesn't know what's going on, whichever you prefer. But yeah, I let it run for a good 15 minutes, and I just let the computer sit there analyzing, and it was giving me zeros, and I came back, and all of a sudden it gave white like a +1 edge, no, 0.1 edge, not +1. So yeah, 0.1 edge, which is not very much at all, but what can you say? That's computer logic for you. Anyway, after bishop g3, f5, it's still a complete mess. So yeah. So after f5, I played h3, which is one of the computer's top choices. Also possible instead of h3 was queen to b3, with the idea of giving the king some escape route, which is, yeah, I'm actually really liking this move. Now that I see it, I like it. If I had seen this idea, I probably would have played it, but I didn't. I still like the move I played, h3, kicking the knight. And the computer just says the knight needs to move, simply put. But he played the very nice knight to e3. And me and my friends, we kind of have a saying for these kinds of moves. You deserve style points. It may not be working, and the computer thinks it's just rubbish. But I really like the move. It's one of those moves that's sort of yeah, it's the beauty of chess, right? But, okay, it's not working, and all of a sudden white is just,
Check.
yeah, doing very good. Takes on g3, king to c2, and now white's just up a piece. It's simply put, and the issue was my time management was just horrible. And for the next, 15-ish moves, I play the computer's top choices, the majority of them. There's a couple suboptimal, but still good. Rook to b8, bishop d3, b5, and all my moves here, okay, besides bishop b3, were all top choices. Instead of bishop b3, bishop d3 was the computer recommendation, if I remember. But yeah, I'm still, doing pretty good. b4, knight e2. Actually, I remember the computer was debating which square was better, a4 or e2. It's actually not so clear. because they both have their disadvantages. Maybe I should have gone to a4. I don't know. Even now, I'm still not very sure. You guys can debate that amongst yourselves. Anyways, after here, queen to f6 and rook to a2 was the top choice of the engine, defending b2. And yeah, best move. Bishop a6 takes on g3.
Check.
Yeah, and white's just winning. It's like +5. You know, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Rook here, e5, good move. I don't remember what the computer said about this, but it was fairly... I don't remember any negative thoughts. It's a very simple idea that if taking, you go here, and all of a sudden this whole diagonal is blocked, and this bishop is not as powerful, and the knight is just perfectly placed here. So that was my idea, but obviously that didn't happen. Queen here.
Check.
Takes. Queen to c2, and here is the moment to seal the game right here. Right now, knight takes, d6 wins. And the kind of the cruel thing is that what I played, the queen trade, is also completely winning. And, you know, it was just complete blunder. Again, knight takes, d6 is just an instant win, right? Two connected passers, knight to f5 coming, you know. I know b3 is in the position, but I'm attacking the rook first. So, yeah, I just didn't see it, you know, and I was all... My time was low, and you know how it is, you know. I'm not the best in time pressure. And, yeah, I just was obsessed about this b3 threat. And, yeah, b3, triple question mark. Not just 2, but 3. Allowing maiden 2. Yeah, very, very sad result. But I'm actually really pleased with my play up until this move. And, yeah, I feel like I played that pretty good. I just... Yeah, bad time management and bad, yeah, just a blunder here. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let's play again. Let's try another game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you around.